Excellent. Fatality. Flawless victory.
Welcome, faithful listeners, to Podtoid number 105. Joining me tonight are Sumit Sarkar.
Evening, Mongoloids.
Aaron Lindy.
You know, you can't call someone a Mongoloid if you're going to fuck the word up in the middle of the sentence. You can Mongoloid.
Topher Cantler.
You can't call anyone anything, Smith.
Yeah. And Jim Sterling.
We're losing sight of the baser issue at hand here.
And Jim Sterling.
Hello.
I do quite like the song, I have to admit.
This is awesome.
I think every imaginary action scene I ever had in my head as a child in the 90s was scored to this music.
It's CNC Music Factory, right?
Is it?
What? No.
No, I'm just killing fucking
No, it can't possibly be that. No one's asked me to sweat yet.
There's fire, though. I'd like to throw a couple stakes on that logo and
And
do this properly.
this reminds you of, like, Tybo, this music.
This is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, and I think this is his first video game movie, and arguably the first really financially successful video game movie. This is to blame for every subsequent video game movie.
This did come after Street Fighter, though.
Yeah. And that's
So,
near as
you know, it's standing on the shoulders of giants, really. This is a very special kung fu technique called slow motion fighting.
Well, being really goddamn boring, just to show that you're powerless.
Crack. Oh. That's like some fight night shit right there.
This is very intense PG-13 violence.
I'm sorry I made a Michael Jackson joke.
Wouldn't that be a great, like, MPAA rating, like, description, kind of like there are on the ESRB? Like, warning has, subtle, lame, little backhanded violence where no one bleeds. I don't know how you would describe that. Something brief.
Pussy violence?
Pussy violence, there you go.
Christopher Reeve.
Your brother's soul is mine.
You might want to look at him when you talk to him.
You will be next.
Oh no, he's saying we're next.
Like a cat.
Mortal Kombat Green Room. This guy's career just went up after this. He was in Beverly Hills Ninja afterward.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think everyone pretty much walked away with their tickets written for the rest of their lives, Just a springboard to fame, this fucking film.
Incidentally, I think this guy was also in Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li recently.
No.
The most graphic.
No, that's so fucked up. That's
Chun-Li?
right?
I long to one day get a telegram from someone that is that dramatic, but understood.
Brother dead. Come home. Grandfather.
You and I were talking about this lady, Bridgette Wilson, and how pathetic her life has been.
Yes, well, she was in, Billy Madison, right?
It was Billy Madison, and then it was
Billy Madison.
It was like The Wedding Planner or some shit, and that's pretty much it.
And according to some shit on IMDb, like originally Cameron Diaz was going to be Sonya, and then like hurt her jaw or something like that.
Yeah.
And tripped and had a good career because of it. She fell into something about Mary. Whereas this
she probably had a good career because she hurt her jaw. Like, hurt her jaw doing the thing that got her the...
Yeah, probably.
Fuck you guys.
No jobs.
But she's also she's also
No,
married
not
to
punctuality in a woman.
Here's some perspective from Sumit. She's married to Pete Sampras.
Never talk about sports during
Stop
Mortal
it.
Kombat again.
You know what? Don't open your fucking mouth again for the rest of this podcast. I don't want to hear. I've just had enough of you already.
Sonya Blade must be at the top.
I'm trying to watch a guy
It
with a
struck me
phaser
how
eye.
much Kano looks kind of like Billy Mays had sex with the Terminator.
Have our own little honeymoon cruise.
Kano here! Are you tired of Sonya Blade coming into your organization and taking it down from the inside out?
Look at this metal face.
I told you about OxyClean.
Oh shit! Look, it's a Nine Inch Nails concert.
Randomly beating the shit out of people. Don't they understand that it's like, you know, a show? And
Yeah, these are just like ravers. That's not how, like,
No,
all complicit.
Stop dancing.
Surprise.
it's not ravers. It's a Nine Inch Nails
Police
concert.
brutality for the win.
And this was completely reasonable police procedure in the 90s, like for action movies and real life.
That bullet just sent him flying. Damn.
To be honest, Rodney King got off lightly looking at this.
Because he wasn't Asian. Chun-Li wouldn't survive for 5 minutes in this world. Ah, Johnny Cage. Have you guys seen the sequel?
Yeah,
No,
can't
I
remember.
haven't yet.
Johnny Cage gets his neck snapped in literally the first 30 seconds of the movie. They just didn't know what to do with him, so they had Shao Kahn kill him fucking immediately.
A little known fact about Johnny Cage is that when he was when Mortal Kombat was in beta, they just called him Blonde Asshole.
Did they really?
No, but it sounds
That sounds
fucking plausible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
Yeah. See, because it fits, doesn't it?
Did he just say "Let's dance"?
Yes,
Oh
he
god.
Welcome to the
And it
90s,
looks like
kid.
they are dancing. Makes it like a more
You know,
violent
you
West
can
Side Story.
really tell why this guy's a movie star. This is some of the most just breakneck fucking action I've ever seen.
I feel this is like Ong Bak, but like turned up to 11.
Yeah.
You can almost believe you're watching the WWE.
Yeah, this is what the Transporter is based on, man.
And then,
This is the
God,
fucking
you know,
background
when you
picture.
think about it, when you're watching this, Bruce Lee was such a pussy. God.
At least he was dead. He didn't have to see this happen to Mark.
Comedy.
These guys. And the press says I don't know how to do this stuff. All right, people, reset. We're back in.
Oh wait, it's like it's meta.
I mean, I'm not doing.
Oh, well, shit, my mind has literally been
That's
blown.
funny because that guy is supposed to look like Steven Spielberg. That's hilarious.
You'll kill me. I'll be back directing traffic.
Oh my.
Steven Spielberg wishes he could be involved with a movie of this caliber.
Oh, and he tried.
Excuse me, Johnny. There's
You know, standing outside of the set. Come on, guys.
Guys, I'm
I'll be your friend.
like Project
No,
Hall,
of course not.
It better not be a
the
report.
director's cousin getting a cameo, presumably.
Yeah.
You want me to find out?
I would like a chair that said that.
Great.
I would put it right next to my bison portrait.
Yeah, I want that,
I want that magazine. Yeah.
that on-set prop in my room.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, it's Kenny Rogers.
Has to be.
And they had a really nice laser printer to print that thing out.
Press is still giving you a hard time.
Yeah, they think
This was 95 when you had to hire kids with crayons to...
You're one of the best martial artists in the world.
Photo what?
I'd like to help you prove it.
Prove it. How?
A tournament. The tournament. It's held
The tournament.
once a generation. The best fighters in the
It's
world.
Kumite.
You win the tournament. You win their respect.
God, how much better would this movie be with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it?
But you're the real.
Dude, how much
So
better
much
would
better.
every movie be?
If you could digitally, like, even if you just digitally inserted like footage from him in Bloodsport into the background of every scene,
Beyond it.
just like
I
the
know,
thing
I think,
was,
you
like,
know,
he's clawing at his eyes, just screaming, just that same shot.
Technology's far enough along at this point that I think you could replace every single actor in Shawshank Redemption with Jean-Claude Van Damme and probably have a pretty damn good movie.
Oh, fuck.
The first
Johnny Cage
time
has
I
just
saw
been
Billy
punked.
Dufresne, he didn't say anything. He didn't say,
Wow.
Get out of the prison. I like to think when he put the gun in his mouth, his last thoughts were about Andy getting him. Something about that. Doesn't reflect too well on Mortal Kombat. Our biggest laugh coming from Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Subata Neho.